Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. We're gonna do Leo, and Leos are awesome. My son's a Leo, my oldest is a Leo. He's my favorite character of the family. He is he's going to be a movie producer. That's what he wants to be, and I totally see him in that aspect. He loves to be admired. So Leos are definitely awesome people. The world would not spin the same way if it wasn't without them. That's all I have to say. So this is my channel, Temperance of Tarot. If you haven't seen me already, I've posted a few videos of other signs. The way I read is not past, present, and future, unless that's the reading I decide to do. But right now I'm doing readings just based off of information that needs to be laid out. So this may not resonate with you. If it doesn't, please don't throw shade. Just be kind and just go to the next one. There's thousands of tarots that are relating messages. But if this does resonate with you and you want to move forward, I do offer personal readings, private readings on the side. And this reading can be general, love, finance. It just depends on what kind of pops up. Sometimes the message isn't just about love. It could be career, could be finance, could be a general reading, just something that you're feeling or going through. So let's seek some clarity and see what they have to give us. And we'll find out what's popping. See what's going on. Okay, so starting off with a nice Ace of Pentacles. So, of course, the Leos shine. All right, my Leo. So, overall energy is the Five of Cups. I'm sorry, the Eight of Cups. And the Eight of Cups is Cups are Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy. So it could be that something, maybe you're no longer in the same situation that you were. It could have been that you walked away from something and you moved to something better. This person is walking away, but the cups are full. So there's really no reason for them to walk away. But when they are walking away, they're kind of done. Like they're not coming back. So whatever situation here happened, the overall energy is due to something walking away or somebody walking away, leaving something the way it stands. And again, this could be an energy, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces as well. So the cards start with an Ace of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles, Five of Swords, and the Queen of Wands. Ace of Pentacles is literally like the opportunity of making money. It is an offering that the universe gives you to actually create the opportunity to make money. This can also mean that money is coming to you as well, a large amount of money. It's also a successful card. So like in order for you to get there, you have to be somewhere in life to actually be receiving this, whether it be that you went through like an emotional or physical, or, you know, it could be an injury that you went through and you're getting rewarded for it. So there is reward in this. It's a huge reward. With the Page of Pentacles is not just are you getting reward, but it's everything that you desire is literally the new opportunity that's being given to you. Lots of work has been put into this. So in the material world, you're going to have lots of luck with this card for sure. What I also see though is that there was definitely something that was let go. Because with the Five of Swords, this person just like stops fighting. There's like no more conflict left. It's like kind of like you drop the mic. It's done. You're just leaving. But the other person is confused because they're kind of like, what's going on? And, you know, Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius could have been maybe one of those energies that you're conflicting with, that you're just kind of walking away from because you have this great opportunity of finance totally in your life. You have the Queen of Wands. Wands is Leo. You know, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries energy. But I really feel it for you. If you're a male watching, you could have the Queen of Wands in you. It doesn't mean that you're a girl. It just means that it's an energy of a female giving to you. So Queen of Wands is a person with courage and determination. A person does not get this unless they've had courage, determination, You know, this can also represent a female, a person that is strong, a strong leader, a person that makes a stance, believes in what they believe in. Wands is passion. So a lot of drive in what they're doing, and they're also understanding and a huge inspiration. So there could be something that really plopped into something that developed a huge opportunity for you, and you're walking away from something that's really not worth your time. It's happening quick. Got a lot of quick decisions. With the Eight of Wands, you're having to make a quick jump and not know where you're headed, which is okay. And in order for you to do this, you have to let go. The Hanged Man is a person that needs to take a few steps back to be confident to go a few steps forward. The hangman doesn't just mean that you're staying there, you're just hanging there. But what you're also doing is you're sacrificing by holding yourself back. But in the midst of sacrificing and staying still, you'll go forward and release whatever issues you had here of conflict, or of this person causing conflict in your life. This is a good card to have, in my opinion, because when you reach this point, you've overcome probably one of the most challenging things in life. And it's when we have to take a step back to go forward. And you're starting with massive amounts of opportunity. So you should feel comfortable in doing so. It's going to happen quickly. You have to really be free-spirited with it. It doesn't mean it's a new beginning. The Fool is the beginning of the tarot. So if the Fool doesn't make that step, the tarot doesn't happen. The journey doesn't happen. Nothing happens. So it's really important for you to be a fool sometimes so that you can start something and it creates that new beginning. You know, you then have the Two of Wands, which is another Leo card. Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, Aries. It's in your power. When you have the Two of Wands, you're planning, you're looking at distance, you're discovering something, you're finding something. So it could have been that maybe, you know, whoever it is that you're arguing with or being argumentative with, you discovered something about them and now you're just like tired of the conflict because it's really not doing anything for you. You're the worker. You're the type of person that likes to build things and grow things. You have the Eight of Pentacles. The Eight of Pentacles, this starts and then this happens. So you're going to have the opportunity to make money and to be financially stable. You're going to have the opportunity of a new beginning that actually involves what you desire and what you really want. But by doing so, you have to really work at it. When you work at something, you achieve and you accomplish. So this is a card of achievement and accomplishment. So you're going to get through it because it's inevitable. When you have the Wheel of Fortune, it's an inevitable thing. It's a cycle that's going to end. It's a cycle that's going to begin. And it's a change. It's a big change. And I think it's going to give you more structure, more authority. You're going to have that Aries feeling inside of you because the Emperor is in Aries. And Aries, you know, they're very, very, they have a lot of control. They're structured. They have a routine. They go, 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 go. They don't bend easily. This is who they are. And you wouldn't have structure if you bent. That's the way it works. You know, if you don't have self-discipline, you're not going to get in this spot. But you can have this. This is a major arcana. To get here, you really got to work. But you have it. And you have the opportunity for it. And you also have the goods of one of the most passionate figures here. Like having any type of king or queen of wands is a huge deal when it comes to accomplishment. This person is 100% determined and like they are going to do it. Like it's going to happen. So you have that fire inside of you to turn this into this, you know, turn yourself into the structured person that can get you where you want to go. The Star is a card of hope. You have to have hope that you're going to get to a certain spot or you're not going to have a reason to get there. So when people have a dream, they hope and they dream. They don't just have a dream. They hope while they're dreaming that what their dream is comes true. In order to do that, you have to work at it. So what I do is I clarify with a second deck. And it's on the same deck. It's so that I can make sure that I get all the messages. Again, if this didn't resonate, please don't throw shade. Don't be mean to me. I'm a Sag. I'll cry. But if it did resonate, or if it didn't resonate and you want a private reading, all that information will be all the way at the bottom. So let's clarify with this and see what's going on with you. It's like you had this little conflict and you need to like hump over it, and it's like you're stuck, but you have all the gifts to do it. Okay. Wow. Okay. Okay. All right. So basically what I'm getting here is overall energy is prioritizing. So I think I nailed it when I came to that structure routine that you really need. So that's obviously this is 100% going to be required to get that opportunity of money making, to build that accomplishment. You're going to have to prioritize what's more important and what's not. So if you have like extra friends that are just like bothering you, or there's a boyfriend or a girlfriend or a mom or a dad that's disturbing you, you need to find and seek your peace for sure. And, you know, to clarify the Ace of Pentacles, you have the Three of Wands. And again, this tells me that it's definitely you, Leo. You're going to expand, and it's going to be rapid when it happens. So when that happens, you want to be prepared. When a new opportunity comes your way and you have the ability to make your dreams and desires into reality, you have to take a minute to find the truth in it. Find out what's really important, because it's going to take a lot of structure, a lot of work to get there. And the Hermit, although a Virgo, okay, it's a Virgo energy, which Virgos, they're very in their head. They like to think and really know what they're stepping into. It's good. It's a good strategy to have when you're going into something new, especially something that you really want, because you don't want to flunk at it. But I feel like whatever conflict was happening in the home. There's definitely a good home, a successful home. I do feel that it's causing conflict. I feel that this Queen of Wands, this fire, this person that's courageous and gets their desires on the plate and just gets it done, is really wrecking their brain right now. They have the Nine of Swords, and the Nine of Swords is a person that literally is anxious, stressed out, not sleeping, really not able to cope with the situation. Swords represents Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. So it could very well be that you have something going on there with one of those people that are creating a little bit of animosity, maybe a bitter boyfriend, a person, you know, a bitter husband. But there's something that is an issue for you that's creating you to kind of walk away from the conflict. It's not working for you. What's coming in quickly? A lot of communication with Wands. Wands are rapid, quick decisions, and they're quick. And it's communication mostly. So you have the Knight of Pentacles, which is the mess. You know, the Knight of Pentacles is a person that is going to do this relentlessly. So maybe you may get a lot of communication, like text messages, phone calls. You know, maybe you walked away from something for this opportunity and they're just like calling you, like they're not letting you go. It also, the Knight of Pentacles means that it also means that, you know, there could be a sense of like hard work and due diligence that you're getting communicated back to you. So like if you've put your work out there and you're waiting for that call to like let you know, yes, we're going to accept your offer, or yes, we're going to accept, could be that you're selling a house, you know what I'm saying? And that very well could be it too. But this Knight of Pentacles is going to make that a more easier path for you to get through. So the communication will come in and it will become more easier for you to stop stressing out and be that Queen of Wands. I think that's lacking. And if there's no communication, it'll freak a person out, especially a person that's expected to take a new opportunity, not knowing what's going to happen. But you do have community and friendship here. You have the Three of Cups. You have a good card. This is a card that lets you know that you can trust people. You can conjoin with people and celebrate with people. I don't think this is a third party situation, although it could mean, but it could mean that it's a reconciliation. So if you did fight with somebody about, you know, homebound or something like that, and communication is going crazy on you, Understand that they're family and they love you, and it's going to reconcile if it does. Now, here's a great example of taking a step back and finding the meaning before you go forward. So you have Temperance. Temperance is Sagittarius. So it could be, you know, that you have a parent or a friend that's Sagittarius that's kind of helping you. It just could be the energy that's just trying to come through to you and tell you, listen, you need to hang out a minute, take a deep breath, take a step back, stop worrying about all this drama, crazy crap. You need to take your opportunities because they're given to you. And at the same time, you're going to release that. So it's no longer becomes a hassle to you. It becomes more of a benefit for you. You find the meaning through patience. Be patient. You will find it. It's also the middle path. So that means that you're almost halfway there. So that's also a good thing too. When you reach that point, once you it's like kind of reaching that peak, and then you go down, and then you're where you need to go. So it's kind of like that hump over the mountain. Then you have Two of Wands, which is planning and discovering. So you have this opportunity, you're trying to make it work, you're trying to plan, discover, make it work for the benefit. This is your energy, so it's got to be you, Leo. But then you have this change of this tower moment. Don't let pride get in the way here, because sometimes a tower card doesn't always necessarily mean that something is going to crumble or fall on you. It could be a warning that if you are too cocky or have too much pride, something can fall on top of your head. So make sure that the people that are giving you anxiety aren't necessarily giving you the wrong information. They may be trying to protect you from something that they see that you may not. So working hard at it. Could be that you're really working hard at maybe getting pregnant or building a family, or maybe, you know, this is also an excitement card. So there could be some excitement in what you're going to achieve, meaning you could be getting something that you really, really wanted, which is the Page of Pentacles. You know, the Page of Cups also symbolizes not just a delight for supplies, the inner child in somebody, the intuition that is found. That fish is popping out of the cup. It's trying to awake you and let you know that something's there trying to talk to you. And it's trying to make contact with you. It's an official message, mostly a happy surprise. So you be surprised with work, what you can do, the achievement and the accomplishment. But it could also symbolize, you know, a delightful surprise, like, you know, somebody got pregnant or somebody's going to get engaged, something like that. So with inevitable fate, I'm almost positive that this has to do with maybe a baby. You have the Empress, and she's the mommy of the deck. She's the person, she's Libra. So again, this could mean that maybe a man wants to get you pregnant and you have an opportunity to make money and you're not ready yet. This could, and it's racking your brain and destroying your family. You feel like you got to walk away from it. You're getting a lot of communication about it. It's making you feel like you're going to make a decision foolishly, and take a chance that you don't know where you're going to land. And you need to take the time to think about this, because when you discover stuff is when you find stuff out. And make sure that you don't put pride in the middle of it, because if you do, then it's going to become a disaster for you. You have to learn to balance that, Leo, because it's a pride thing with you guys. But, you know, again, if you work at this, a possibility of a great surprise can happen. And with the Empress, it kind of really tells me that it's definitely something related to motherhood, becoming a mother, but it's inevitable, baby doll. Whether you do it now or not, you're going to have babies. So I see that for sure in your reading. And again, the Libra could be the energy of the man or the energy of the woman. The Empress could be the man or the woman. It does not mean because it's a woman that it's a woman person. It's just a woman energy. Then you have the Emperor. With the Emperor, you have the Moon. So, you know, here's the deal with the Moon. A lot of people say the Moon, they're like, oh my God, there's secrets. You have a structured man with a lot of, you know, he's controlling, he's got structure, he's got boom, 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 this is what I'm going to do. But they don't bend very easily. And it comes off sometimes that they're hiding something. Like, oh my God, he doesn't have time for me, or he's not paying attention to me. I'm tired of fighting with him about it. But then again, it's not. It's more of an illusion. So in my opinion, because these cards are so nice, I'm going to say that you are literally driving your freaking brain cuckoo. And it's becoming an illusion, and you have a great guy It could be a father figure, a person that can be a father, very structured, great authority, good job. He put himself there, but he's not going to bend. And you have to get used to that, especially if you want to keep him as baby daddy or baby mommy status. Same thing with her. Okay, so here you go. You have the Knight of Swords, the King of Swords, which could be Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. And then you have the Star. Star is also Aquarius. So it could be an Aquarius that you're in a relationship with. And even though he has this quality of a great structured man with authority, makes you feel super comforted and stuff like that. The Emperor is Aries. So it could also be an Aries too, but I feel more strongly that there's Aries, but possibly more of an Aquarius situation there. This person definitely has a lot of faith and hope and good stuff. They're not a bad person. But the King of Swords is an intellectual and very powerful person, just like the Emperor. They're very difficult to bend. They have a sharp mind, raw strength. They got there because they were beaten into it. They had to physically fight to get into it, just like the wand carriers, but the wand carriers have a little bit more desire. When it comes to the sword, they have more of an intellectual power of organization, great structure. So they're firmly going to live like that. But with the Star, you have the ability to rejuvenate the situation and possibly make it a little bit more mendable where it works for you. Just be ready, because a person that's this busy, even though there's a great opportunity of money, great opportunity of desire, you can find yourself, and I don't know if it's your opportunity or their opportunity, and maybe you feel like, pregnancy isn't in the cards. You feel like he's walking away from his family because he is, financially set and has great financial opportunity. He's working at something, and you're like, hey, I'm not pregnant. Why not? Well, if that's the case, don't worry about it. That will come in due time. But I wouldn't go around necessarily feeling like you're not going to be able to have that. I just think that this person is just a very busy person, and it comes off the wrong way, and you're racking your brain about it because it's a pride issue. Leos, you can't do that to yourself, because Leos are great people. They're more of keepers than anybody. They're creative, they're passionate, very generous, warm-hearted people, but they're also stubborn, and they're not very flexible with other people's likes or wants. They like what they like, and they don't like, facing difficulty. They don't like facing a reality that they can't control. It's a pride thing with Leos. It's a pride thing. And you do have the Two of Pentacles. So it's just about prioritizing and balancing the situation. Maybe you can figure out a way that works for you guys where it doesn't distract him from his daily routine. You need to figure out a way that works for you, because he has a very strong personality. For sure. So I pulled the Moonology cards. In the bottom of the description, I'll put the pointers. The book comes with pointers on what you can do to get yourself out of the situation. So there you go. It says, be bold and make the first move. So that's basically saying, don't be so shy. Don't be so, not shy, that's a bad word. Don't be so quiet about how you feel. Make them first move and let them know or let her know if this is about you wanting a baby or wanting a family and a home, and you feeling like it's too much work and not enough family, then you need to make the first move to change that. It's drawing the person into what you like that makes it valuable. Work through your fears. So obviously you're very fearful of the situation. I don't see abuse here. I just see it's all in your head, because it's a prideful thing. You're trying to plan and discover for the future. You have a lot of pride, because that's how Leos are, and you don't feel like you're being put on that pedestal, because this person's very into themselves. They really worked hard. But I do feel like there's a lot of communication that's going to happen. With the Knight of Pentacles, again, this is going to be a mission completed. It's going to, once you get that communication, it's going to end for you and you're going to feel better. So hang in there. And again, I have, it's either going to be engagement or baby, one or the other, like marriage, engagement, or baby. And it's inevitable. It's going to happen. Okay. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Please, please, please like, share, and subscribe. If you didn't resonate and need a reading, all information will be below. If it did resonate, put a thumbs up. Don't forget. If it didn't resonate, don't make me feel bad. Have a great day, and thank you so much for watching. Bye, guys.